Hey Rocket Movers, this is Tyler. I wanted to make this video for you and just give you a couple tips that you can start implementing right away to outrank some of your competition online and really start bringing in more jobs for your business. So I have your Facebook page pulled up here. Like I said before, I love the logo, I love the name. The Facebook page is, really nice. You got some great content on here. You're putting out some great offers as well. The video is great, so keep up the good work there. I wanted to see if you were running any ads. It looks like you are, so that's good. Definitely a great way to, bring in some business. We want to make sure that we're targeting them correctly and that it's within the specific area that we want to bring in business for, right? So good job there. Just make sure that targeting is on point. And then I came over to Google and I found you guys had a Google site. This is definitely a good start, but you really want a website that converts. You want one that showcases all that you have to offer, and that is easy to use for customers when they come on, right? So if you're running ads, especially towards your website, you don't want them coming onto the website and then going off of it. So I definitely would recommend something a little bit not busier, but a little bit more involved, right? But the whole concept here of get a quote, call now, that's what it's all about. So we'll kind of look at a couple of examples and talk about that. But I wanted to come over here to Google and we're going to type in Rocket Movers LLC and we're going to find all your listings here. I do see that you have a Google My Business, which is perfect. That's really what we wanted to look for. You have some great Google reviews to start. You have your hours and your phone number. And then I'm not seeing a description though, so you really want to make sure that this is maxed out. And we'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. But let's head over here to Google once more. We're going to see Pittsburgh Movers in the search bar here, and we're going to see what's really going to come up here in the map pack section and the organic section on the first page. So let's take a look at the organic section to start. And the first result is 2 Men in a Truck. I'm sure you guys are well aware of this company. So let's take a look. This is obviously their Pittsburgh location because I think they're all over the place, right? They're a franchise. But, local company, Google loves small businesses. You're going to outrank them, in your specific area if you're doing the right things. As we can see here, big free quote here. You can click to call the phone number. That's what we want. You got the nice headline, Pittsburgh Hometown Movers. But really what we want to look for on either a home page or a service page, location page, whatever it might be, is content. Google loves content. Content is king with Google. And we want to see anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words on the home page, and then maybe 1,000 or so words on the location page, and about 500 to 1,000 words on any service page, right? The more content that you have, the better. And you want to really beat out your competition's content, because if you have relevant content, Google's going to send customers your way, all right? So this is a nicely laid out site. So this is kind of what you'd want to do. You got some animation here. Looks like you can hit some links to meet the team, view events. This would be a great spot also if you want to create a landing page for your ads to, send people to really look at the offer you're giving them. And then, really just, again, the biggest thing is just showcasing all your work, making it easy for the customer. These guys obviously do junk removal and storage too, but let's see what they have going on for moving. So it looks like home services, packing and unpacking, boxes and supplies, apartment, condo. So they've got a lot going on here. So obviously the more you do, the more content you can put out. But really all this content, what it allows you to do is rank for specific keywords that people, everyday people are typing into Google all the time to find businesses like yours and services that you offer. Now I'm going to go into the back end of this site, kind of look at the metrics. And figure out what's working for them so you can kind of get a sneak peek. I use a tool called Ahrefs, and it's going to show us the backlink information. We'll get into that in a second. And then really it's going to show here the keywords that are coming from the content they have on their site. They're ranking for 413. And right away, we're seeing Movers Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh Movers, 2 Men in a Truck Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh Moving Companies, etc. Right? So these are all really good buyer intent keywords. And when I say that, I'm talking about service and location all in the same phrase. All right. And you can see these guys are ranking for number 1, number 2 for a lot of these. And take a look at the traffic they're bringing in. Right. So these search terms are searched, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 100, 150, 200 times a month. right, for each of these keywords, and they're pulling in all this traffic, right? So because they're ranked number one, because they're ranked number two, they're getting clicks to their website, right? So if I'm coming on and I'm looking for a Pittsburgh mover, right, I'm clicking on these guys because they're number one. So again, beating out their content, getting higher quality content, more content than these guys, it's going to help you get ranked in these positions so you can start bringing in a lot of traffic. All right, now heading back to the overview, let's talk about backlinks, right? Another way to get onto that first page and the top couple of results to beat out your competition is to do backlinks, right? A backlink is really just a link from one site pointing to another, and what it does is it passes power and trust to the site. Google sees that and they're going to rank you accordingly. So same thing with content. We want to beat out their backlinks. We want higher quality and more backlinks than them. Now these guys only to this Pittsburgh page, because they are a franchise, only have 35 sites pointing to theirs, and it's giving them 302 backlinks. So kind of like we went into the keywords to figure out what they were focusing on, we can go into the backlinks, do the same kind of copy their good ones, and then beat them out. All right, it's a big popularity contest with Google. Okay, the more content, the more backlinks, the better you're going to rank, as long as they're quality, right? Because not all links, not all content's treated equally, right? We don't want copycat content, and we don't want poor quality links. So this is a great, these are great metrics to kind of show you what to do, in order to get onto that first page in the organic section here, right? Now think about it. Nobody's coming down here to hit the second, third, fourth page. So this is really where we want to be. And we can definitely compete with these bigger companies, right? If we're doing the things on a consistent basis, with the content and backlinks, all right? Now, the last thing I want to talk about are citations. And a citation is just your name, address, and phone number. And you want to list those in business directories online, kind of like Yellow Pages, right? It just gets your name out there. It allows for people, when they're searching on Google, to find your business more often. And it all has to do with your Google My Business listing here. All right, so we want to add in citations, all right, to get this listing, ranked in the map pack section. But first and foremost, we want to optimize it. So you want to optimize this listing. It's great so far, but we want to put in pictures. We want to put in a great description. Again, it's like a mini website, so we want to make sure that you're showcasing all your work, and that it's easy for people to figure out if you're the company that they want to go with, right? And doing all that, that's going to help you get into this map pack section, and not only in the map pack section, overall on the first page of it, but the top 3 spots. Because think about it. If you type in anything, right, it could be a pizza place nearby, you're going to come down to this map pack and you're going to hit the top 3 pizza spots. Why? Because you see their 5-star reviews, you see if they have a phone number, website, directions, etc. So that's what people are looking for. Again, people are lazy. They're going to click on the first couple results, and that's about it, right? If you're looking for a service, you're only going to get a couple quotes. Here you go, 1, 2, 3. All right, so we want to show up here in the map pack, and citations and optimizing that listing will do it for us. And then again, we want to show up in the organic section in the top couple spots. That's where the content and backlinks come into play. If you have any other questions, I know I kind of went through it a little fast, reach back out. Here's my business website, leadsbylordeye.com. Phone number's in the top right corner. I look forward to talking to you soon.